Hey there everyone, welcome to another video of Foxandroid. So in this video, we're gonna learn how to set up a Flutter environment into our Windows operating system, right? So basically what is Flutter? If you guys do not know that, it is a framework that is developed by Google. So it helps you to develop hybrid application. That means you develop one application into Flutter, then you can deploy the same to iOS and Android as well, right? So now it supports for Windows as well. That means one source code can be deployed to all the three platforms. It's a really good framework, and now it's rising. The user base is rising for this, and the companies are also moving to Flutter framework. So before Flutter, we were using React, right, for developing the hybrid applications. And now also we use React. It is the most popular framework for hybrid applications. But as it is backed by Google, now Flutter is also gaining its popularity, right? So in today's video, we are going to set up the Flutter environment into I'm using Windows 11. So for Windows 10, 11, it is same. So we'll be setting up Flutter SDK into our operating system. So without much ado, let's get started. So okay guys, the very first thing is we need to download the Flutter SDK. So for that, you just go to your Google and type Flutter SDK, right? You'll get these many links. So this link, you need to click on this link, docs.flutter.dev. You just move to this link here. And after that, as we are installing this time on Windows operating system, so just tap on this Windows option, and here you'll get the download link, right? Flutter Windows. And right now when I'm making this video, the version that they have, stable version, is 3.3.6, and it might change after this. They might release the another version, but the process will remain moreover same only, right? So just tap on this button and it'll ask you to download, right? The size of this is approximately 817 MB. So depending on your internet speed, it may take a while, but I have already downloaded this. So I'll just pause this, right? I have downloaded this SDK. So I'll just move there. So this is my downloaded version. So it's a compressed file. We need to extract it. Now make sure that you pre-decide that where you want to keep this SDK. So as if now I'll be keeping this in D drive only. You can keep it in C or D, wherever you feel comfortable, right? So let us just extract this and keep it here, right? So okay guys, we have extracted this Flutter SDK from this compressed folder, right? So we have put it here. So this is our path for the Flutter SDK, right? So after that, just open up a command prompt, and let me just bring it on the screen. And if I just type a command called Flutter, you see Flutter is not recognized, right? Because we have not provided the path for this particular SDK. So for doing that, just go inside this Flutter folder and go to this bin folder, right? And just copy the path and search for the environment variables. Open up the environment variables, and here you'll find this path, right? So just double tap on this and you just add a new path, paste it here. Okay, 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 right. Now again open the command prompt, just type in Flutter. You can see here now this command is recognized, right? So okay, we have downloaded the Flutter SDK and we have provided the path for the Flutter SDK. Now our command prompt recognizes the Flutter, right? Now after this, you must have Android Studio installed in your operating system. I assume that if you're coming for Flutter, there are two chances that you are a beginner and you haven't installed Android Studio. So if you haven't installed Android Studio yet, no issue. I have a video on that. You can just tap on this I button right above here. I'll just provide the link. You just tap there. install Android Studio, then you can resume with this video. So now I hope that you have installed the Android Studio. After that, you just type Flutter space doctor. Now what this command will do is it will just analyze that what necessary things are installed or not installed in your operating system to run the Flutter. So it's running a tool, so it will just take a while and diagnose. So you can see there are some green text, that means these things are installed into my operating system, and the ones with this, these are not installed. So you can see there's a yellow mark, that means Android Studio is installed to my operating system, but this Android toolchain is not installed. So for that, I'll just open up Android Studio. Just open up the Android Studio. So okay, Android Studio has been opened. Now just go to your SDK manager, right? Just tap here, and here just go to SDK tools, and here you will find Android SDK command line tools, right? Just click here and apply. So you can see here your Android Studio will download this, and the estimated download side is 108 MB. Just click OK. So for this you must be connected to a good internet, right? So you can see my internet speed is quite good, so I think it will just take 30 seconds at max to download this. So okay, download has been completed and it's finished, right? So apply. Okay. And after that, if I again run the command Flutter doctor, so now you can see that the Android toolchain has been installed, but we need to accept certain licenses. So for that, just copy this and paste it here, right? So you need to copy this thing. It is Flutter doctor slash Android slash licenses. To accept the license, tap here, type Y, enter, just accept all the terms, right? All SDK package licenses accepted. Now again we'll just run Flutter doctor and see if everything is okay or not. So you can see no issues, but in your case you might get some errors, because in my operating system Visual Studio code is already installed, right? And we have this IntelliJ IDE as well, VS Code is installed. But if you have this Flutter, Android toolchain, Chrome, and then you have this HTTP host availability is there, then you're good to go. Otherwise, if you want to check on these things as well, make sure you install Visual Studio, right? Android Studio will be installed definitely, because I've already told you how to install Android Studio. So then you can install this IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition to check this one. So basically you can install the Flutter applications using any IDE, right? You can use Android Studio, you can use VS Code or Visual Studio, anything that you're comfortable with. You can develop your apps, Flutter apps, with the help of that IDE, right? So in this case we'll be using Android Studio only. So I guess we are good with this. Now just go to file, and there you'll get settings, and after that the search plugins, and the first plugin that we're going to search is Dart. So search in marketplace. So we need to install this particular plugin. Okay, install. The second one is Flutter. So install this plugin as well. After that, just go to this install tab, right? Just untap this and make sure that this Android APK support is ticked, right? It is checked. Now it's asking to restart the ID, so let us just restart the ID. So okay, we have restarted the Android Studio. Now let us just close this project, and you can see we have got this new option, new Flutter project. So you can just tap on this, right? After that we can go to Flutter. So here we need to provide the path for the SDK. So we'll just provide the SDK path. Next, then we can just test Flutter. We can just name it like this and finish, right? So it is creating a new Flutter project in Android Studio, right? So I guess we have successfully installed the Flutter SDK to our OS, right? Here you can see we have created the Flutter project as well. This is our very first project. So I guess now you guys can also install the Flutter SDK to your Windows operating system. So the procedure for Windows 10 and 11 is similar. I have just shown that how to install this in Windows 11 because I'm using Windows 11 right now. So the process for Windows 10 will be same, right? And this was the step-by-step guide, and I don't think that there should be any difficulty in installing this SDK to your operating system. But still, if you have any doubt, you can always ask me in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to help you guys, right? So that is pretty much everything for this video. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving notification of the upcoming videos. And by the end of the video, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button as well. So yeah, that is it for today's video. See you in another video. Bye.